9/3/2015. Back over here at the city council trying to get some help. Just doing what we got to do, man. Electronic torture, harassment, all that.
So we are just now sitting down with him, and I was going to go on and let you start talking.
What is your title again, please?
Neighborhood advocate.
What we're dealing with is a community issue here. Sonic weapons make sound waves to affect the physical body. But it can cause adverse reactions, both mentally and physically. We have over 200 individuals that have contacted us in the Los Angeles area who could also present to you what's happening with them, and we all have similar stories of harassment.
And while they're in their home, they're being attacked through frequency, radio frequency, microwave frequency, direct energy weapon frequency, and those are, any frequency is simply a number, and it can be monitored. You know what I mean? And if you get the right equipment, you will be able to intercept that frequency to see where it came from. We need to start working on that to catch the people who are doing this. They're doing it to little kids. They're doing it to autistic kids.
That's what we're concerned about, a weapon that we can't see. So we like, hey man, you guys got to start getting some radars in the air, getting some monitors, because this is coming through steel, wall, and concrete, making contact with the body at vicious magnitude, you know, able to explode a heart. And there's no smoke, there's no fire. That's pretty devastating.
My only concern is, like you said, if certain individuals are putting out these frequencies, and there's no way for us to really know who it is without having equipment on, it puts a really high burden on the LAPD to buy equipment.
The way the devices work, it can hit you on the tip of your finger, on your ear, put pressure on your heart, make you feel nauseated, headaches, dizzy, throwing up, fainting, and then if it's not doing these things to you, then you know it's steadily making you go like a, what do they call that? Muscle spasms. I mean, all day long.
Waking up with your rotary cup torn out because you've been hit with a frequency, or your knee blown out.
So, let's say someone says they're targeted.
Okay.
You find the frequency.
Okay.
But at the same time, what if it's a normal household object? Like, let's say, okay, someone's at a hospital and there's an x-ray machine. Well, I mean, we could talk to LAPD to take these reports more seriously and to, you know, file them and take the reports. I will tell you this, that based on what it is already, LAPD is swamped. They are undermanned at every station. So it would be a more difficult challenge to allocate resources, allocate specific officers just to work on this.
This is the most feared weapon of all times. It's not being talked about, monitored, and this is everyone's problem, man. You can't see it. Plus, you got people that's being harassed. They walk in the grocery store, kill up everybody in there because they're tired. We're all in jeopardy, all the way around the board.
You're going to tell this stuff to?
My boss.
Which is Ryu?
No, my chief of staff.
Oh, okay. And who is that?
Sarah Dussault. I mean, I send her everything that I write.
Mm-hmm.
So we have weekly meetings. Well, I would tell her about it, but it doesn't guarantee that she actually followed up and reached out to anyone. We have a lot of issues, whether it's trees falling down or the Olympics coming up in 2024 and whatnot. So there's a lot on the plate right now.
I really understand it, but I mean, isn't the people's lives in jeopardy? Like,
I'm not going to give you. I'm not going to promise you a certain date.
Uh-huh.
You know, I can't promise these things. You know, because things come up.
Okay.
So, like I said, we have weekly meetings, and I'll tell her.